I guess I should ride with Lex.
They talk about man. It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run when you're gone, that's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to
it's gotta do the shit. When I do it carefully. You can lose everything you own over jealousy. When I met her, I ain't never sweat her, I just let her breathe. You down, keep my foot on you, that's not my pedigree. At your throat, I done took an oath, I pray I never leave. I'm a different guy, you're surprised, tucked in my sleeve. Boy, you fucking stupid, soldier seat for some bloody beef. True nation, cut the conversation, better keep it brief.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run when you're gone, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. They don't wanna know, we tell them, they just won't believe. It's about the journey, I ain't worried, moving at my speed. Saying we ain't much to be desired, gotta disagree. Start one of mine, then we spinning like rotisserie. Go against the odds, I'm ready, this another victory. Cut different, niggas moving foul, where the referee. Moving like the military, something they ain't never seen. One West world for the people, this is what they need.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run when you're gone, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Music gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Music gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
I guess I should ride with Lex.
Look at this, John. Look at this, John. First star, I'm really that nigga. Truth be told, I'm a noble figure. Local niggas, they be so offended. One West world, it's global business.
Hold on, let me ask y'all a question. All y'all niggas in the same school and all that?
Hell, fuck yeah.
So none of y'all niggas smoke weed?
Fuck no.
Don't fold if you say you win it. I was molded to it, now I'm can't control, just the highest limit. Killer shit, but just an honest living. Gotta get it, ain't no time for wishing. The time is now, better pay attention. In my city, you can feel the tension. A terror squad, no pun intended. This ain't for you, but I recommend it. They know we coming, better clear the entrance. Shit get deep, but I keep digging. This how I look when you keep winning. Overtime, I had to take the hint. Shine bright, sit behind the tents. 1-on-1, I ain't in the mix. Ain't what you thought, better get a glimpse. Came up from a pedal bike. Pressing brakes, I ain't never liked. Whole time I was taking risks. They don't play with me cause they know I'm going nice. Round form, I ain't even started. Transform, I ain't here to bargain. You on watch, better move with caution. Chains on me, I don't do this often. No error, this shit flawless. Reach for it, you become a target. It ain't worth it, better keep walking. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. I say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like Brian, so I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like Brian, so I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. Don't wanna hear all that street shit. Me and my niggas go defense. Wonder who I was in my past life. Don't even matter, that peep this. Remember the days when I was a trooper. Stay on the path and it won't confuse you. Bars all, I'm the one to do it. I roll on eights like a flight maneuver. Try to trick me, I ain't never moving. Camouflage, I can blend into it. They better ride, I don't do the Ubers. Let them talk, I don't hear the rumors. A little suffer ain't really nothing. The way I stomp it, better play the trumpet. You see me coming, better get the running. If they see me coming, better get the running. You ain't never seen it, you ain't never witnessed, you ain't never noticed, you ain't never focused. I was really waiting, I was really training. Sick and tired of being patient. I I ain't never doubted. This was in the making. Use what I got, not in the wasted. But rapping and singing can never drink it. But I'm from the bottom, so I gotta make it. This ain't rapping, it's a damn warning. Late night to the early morning. Got a vision, I planned it out. Try to stop me, but I kept going. I study plays, now I'm in the game, and it's all the same, but I had to change. You'll never crash if you in your lane. I can take the loss, cause it's all a game.
Yo, when Casamigos being English? Drunk.
All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed.
Yeah. On 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I get it, nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up some solid circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dog. Try bro, these chimney sweeps coming like we coming. You can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running. Bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. I.S.U.P.K top, dog. So
all right, let's clap it up. All right, yeah, for everybody out there listening, Shalom Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua B'Katah, to the Akim, Shalom Yahweh Shamar Atham B'Shem Yahshua, to the sisters out there. This is I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We've been around since 1969, teaching the truth about the Bible, you know what I mean, the truth about so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, that we're the real Israelites of the Bible, the real Jews, God's chosen people, the Lord's children. And we came to spread that message all throughout the world, you know what I mean, just like Christ ordered us for us to do, you know, understand? Like, so, you know what I mean, we do this, we fight against all things against Christ, you know what I mean? The Christian church that spreads all the lies, all the hypocrisy that they display in front of the world, and nobody calls them out but the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You understand? So, you know what I mean? And it's a good day right here. It's a good day. You know what I mean? It's a miracle. I got a brother in the class right now. He's in the class with me. And it's a miracle he's even in here because, you know what I mean? It's rough for anybody coming in this class. You know what I mean? Got a brother here. Let's give it up for him. Let's give it up for him because a lot of brothers ain't. Hey, but listen, yeah, we got a brother here, and speaking of that, you know what I mean? You got any questions? Got any questions as far as dealing with the class? If not, that's cool. I'm gonna just keep going with.
Not yet.
No, all right, cool.
What do you think?
Whenever you do, just raise your hand. No outbursts or nothing like that. You know, I'm just. All right. So this is the heaven and hell class. I'm gonna just go into it then. Heaven and hell class, and we just I'm gonna get right into it because it's a lot. All right. So one, right? Heaven and hell. Contrary to popular belief, heaven and hell is not what everybody thinks it is. Heaven is a condition. Hell is a condition. Now, when you see heaven in the Bible, and not what the Christian church talks about, the Christian church and the Bible have nothing to do with each other. You know what I mean? They have nothing to do with each other. The church does nothing the Bible says for us to do. More specifically, the church does nothing the Lord says for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to do. The reason why I say Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans for the new brother in the class is they make up the 12 tribes of Israel. They make up all the 12 tribes of Israel. It consists of so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But this society chooses to separate us by calling us different names like that. You know what I mean? We ain't call ourselves Black. I mean, we ain't call ourselves Negro, this, that, and West Indian, Puerto Rican. We ain't call ourselves that. They gave us those names when they conquered us. You understand? So we all really the same family. We all got the same blood. We come from the same forefather. We come from Jacob. Jacob, he got his name changed to Israel, which means, you know what I mean? He has sons. He has sons, Judah. He has Joseph, Benjamin, Levi. And, you know what I mean? We even go deep for the new brother here. We go deep into it. We go into the Hebrew of those names. Like we go to the Hebrew and we know how to say things in Hebrew as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he has sons. They had sons. And then, years later, you eventually going to get a nation of Israel, Israelites, meaning people that descend from Israel or Jacob. You know what I mean? So, hence you got the so-called all these Blacks and Latinos around because, you know what I mean? We grown into a big nation. We went into Egypt. We went into ancient Egypt 70 deep. We wasn't a big nation at that time. But if you go and read Exodus chapter 1, you can go to it right now, actually. Exodus 1, right? And verse, I'm gonna catch up with you real quick. I'm gonna catch up with you. Exodus 1. Verse 10, maybe. Let me see. Yeah. Verse 10. Now go start at verse 7. Go ahead, read. And yeah, speak up for everybody that's listening.
But the Israelites were fruitful and prolific. They multiplied and grew.
Wait, Salaki. Hold on. That means excuse me. When I say Salaki, that's Hebrew for excuse me, all right? So you were at Exodus what?
7.
1 and 7?
Mm-hmm.
What Bible you got?
This is Standard Version.
You gotta get the King James. You can take mine for right now. Take mine. I got you. Take mine and read that. All right. 1 and 7.
And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly.
Right. Stop right there. The children of Israel increased abundantly. You know what I mean? We got in the land by Joseph. Joseph is the father of the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans. You know what I mean? He's the father of them. Understand? They came out of him. And Joseph comes out of Jacob. So, you know what I mean? We brothers. He led his brothers, everybody. We came in 70 deep. We came in the we came into Egypt, the land of Egypt. And, you know what I mean? We increased abundantly from that 70 count that we had. We increased a lot. And go ahead, read from where you was at.
And waxed exceeding mighty, excuse me. And the land was filled with them.
Right. And that is that the end of verse 7?
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? We waxed mighty. We became a mighty nation, man. We became strong. And go skip up to verse 10, if you could.
Come on, let us deal wisely with them.
Now, this is Pharaoh. He's realizing how strong we grew in the land. We in his land. This is his land. This is the land of the Africans. They don't like us anyway, but they let us in because of Joseph. They were so fond of Joseph. So they let us in. And you know what I mean? This is Pharaoh's having a council with his people, Egyptians, you know what I mean? Separate council, like a council with just them and not us included. So this is the same way oppressors look at us today. This is the same way oppressors have councils about us in America today. You understand? When I say oppressor, we all know who the oppressors are. The oppressor, the devil, the Bible speaks of, you know what I mean? The one who cuts your lights off when you one day behind on the light bill. The one that you got to go to buy clothes from. You know what I mean? That manufactures a lot of clothes. You got to go to him to eat. You got to go to him to get water. You got to go to him for diapers for your babies. You know, I understand the one that brought us over here on slave ships, him. He's the devil the Bible speaks of, and he's our oppressor. You know, you understand? And this is the same way, this is the same oppressor. He holds counsels against our people today, the same way. And go ahead and read.
Lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when they're fallen out any war, they join also unto our enemies.
Right.
And fight
So
against us.
yeah, so like, you know what I mean? He's saying, yo, come on, let's deal wisely with them, man. Lest they get strong and join our enemies if any war breaks out. If a war breaks out with some other foreign land mass and they want to come and invade the land, they might join our enemies. They're gonna join our enemies in battle and, you know what I mean, come against us and take us over. This is how they think today. This not the Egyptians are destroyed today. They somewhere in Sudan, like the land of Egypt today. The people that occupy Egypt today, those not the real Egyptians. Those are like those oppressors over there. Like, and the real Egyptians are down in like Sudan and all that. You know, I understand? Like, and raise your hand if you want to. Yeah, so like they down there eating cow dung and, you know what I mean? I'm sure you've seen pictures, right? So yeah, we bring it out all the time. You know, so the oppressors today, they take this whole country was built off of Egypt, ancient Egypt. They built it the same. It's a same replica of ancient Egypt, like it's written about in the Bible, man. We got a sign on our when we go to camp. We got a sign where it says slavery in ancient Egypt and slavery in America. It's the same thing. The Masons, the Masons and all that. They study Egypt. They follow Egypt and all that stuff. That's why they got the you know what I mean, the eye of Horus. You know what I mean? They study all that stuff. And this is Egyptian culture. They take that to heart because they decided, it was like, you know what? Okay, they look back at the Bible, right? And it was like, all right, these black people, right? We can enslave them again. But where did they go wrong? Where did Egyptians go wrong? They went wrong where you know what I mean, the Lord took them and all that, and they was like, you know, let's do it again, right? But we're gonna do it a little different. We're gonna make sure that they don't, you know what I mean, just keep them hard bondage. They sin against their father. Because, you know, the more we sin against our father, that's when the father turns his back on us. That's why we even came in slavery in the first place. You understand? I can go into that too. We're gonna go into that next. Did you read the whole thing on that, or start again from the top, Papa Kashaw? That means please. Yeah.
Come on, let us deal.
And raise your voice. You go, man. You go ahead.
My bad. Right. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when they're fallen out any war, they join also our enemies and fight against us.
Right.
So get them up and out of the land.
That's it. Yeah. And it's not just that. I think somewhere a little further up in some verses, they say, you know what I mean? There's nothing new under the sun. Yo, they got us aborting our babies today, our black sisters aborting our babies today. They had them doing it back then. They wanted to abort all. They did. They tried. They got all our. They tried to get all our babies aborted. You know what I mean? But then some of them couldn't bring themselves to do it, like it's saying there. But still, they was gonna abort Moses. They was gonna have him killed as a baby. You know what I mean? But you know, through the Lord blessed Moses. You know what I mean? He got away. The mother pushed him on. Had built some where he could lay in as a baby and pushed him over the river. And Egyptians, Pharaoh's daughter got him, and she loved Moses, and she kept him as her own. So then Moses grew up in a society, in a hierarchy of, and he didn't grow up as one of his brothers, as one of the slaves in Egypt. He grew up in the actual, like, that's like growing up in the White House or something. That's like growing up in the White House. He grew up in the house of Pharaoh. And he learned all I got a book where it goes into how much Moses, you know what I mean, was so educated in that land. You understand, on everything, mathematics and everything like that. And warfare. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, everybody in that Bible is not what the church say. Everybody in there are warriors. They not no soft people like vaginified people like the church be saying all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Turn the other cheek type people. I get what you mean.
And even when Christ, even when Christ said turn the other cheek, he wasn't saying somebody smack you like that and you turn. He's saying, listen, like, you know what I mean? A brother do you wrong. All right, you forgive him. He's saying forgive him 77. You gotta forgive your brother 77 times 7. Which means, and 7 in the Bible, whenever you read about 7 in the Bible, that means just a large number. That means a lot, basically, right? He said 77 times 7. So that means basically never stop forgiving your brother for what he did to you. Just have mercy on him. You know what I understand? So that's what he said by that. But like, yeah, none of these men were soft in there. You know, Moses wasn't soft. He went and slew an Egyptian. He slew an Egyptian. He unalived an Egyptian, you know what I mean, in the scripture, because he saw police brutality, basically. You know what I mean? It was a taskmaster in Egypt. He was coming down to visit his brothers, right? He was coming down to visit his brothers. He coming down from the high place that he was in Egypt. He was like, man, let me check on my brothers down here. Understand the Hebrews, the Israelites. He came down and he saw an Egyptian smiting a Hebrew. Smiting means like attacking, hitting. You understand? And he saw that. He looked this way, he looked that way. That's what it say in there too. Let me see if I can pull it for you real quick. Let me see. Bear with me. Boom, boom, boom. Smiting. I know it's in Exodus somewhere. It's a little further. Yeah, 2. So the next chapter, verse 11. Exodus 2 and 11.
And it came to pass.
Oh yeah, read out where you at, brother. Go ahead, read out where you at.
Exodus 2, verse 11.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass in those days, when Moses was grown, that when he went out unto his brethren and looked onto their burdens, and he spied an Egyptian smiting a Hebrew.
Right. So he came. That was the end of the verse. Yeah. So he came down, right. And even when I start speaking, right, you just stop right there. I'm gonna have you finish it up anyway. So it's good. So like he came down and to see how our brothers was doing, and he said he saw an Egyptian smiting a Hebrew. Go ahead, read.
And he looked this way.
He looked this way, meaning he looked this way. Listen, he looked this way, he looked that way. Go ahead, read.
And when he saw that there was no man, he slew the Egyptian.
He slew the Egyptian. He
hit him in the sand. And
you know why he hit him in the sand? Because it's wrong he murdered him. It wasn't a rightful killing. It's righteous killing is unlawful killing. Like he murdered him. He wasn't supposed to do it. That's why he even looked this way and that way. That's why he knew he was wrong for what he was about to do. He murdered him and hit him in the sand. But that the point I brought that out is they wasn't no soft choir boys. You understand? Like Christ, he said he's coming back. He's not coming back with peace. He's coming with a sword. That's what he said. And he's not coming back with like a whole bunch of hugs and flowers and softness and all that stuff. Hugs and kisses is not going down like that. You understand? Like people, that's why we tell our brothers and sisters in the Christian church to get out the Christian church, because they are not going to tell you what's going to happen in this earth. They can't tell you what's going on right now in the earth. The earth, like, you know what I mean? What's going on over there in Israel and Palestine is biblical prophecy. Biblical prophecy, you understand? And they all getting down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. They all going down. That's what's going to happen. They all going to go down there. And the valley of Jehoshaphat, the valley of decision, that's like lower southern Israel. The southern Israel, right? And really that little piece of Israel, that's not really Israel. That what they call the Israel state today, that's a little piece of the land of Israel. Israel is Yemen, Iran, Iraq, all them, Afghanistan, all them places over there, Gaza Strip, Palestine, all that's Israel. All that land is ours over there. They fighting over our land. You understand? Like, so that's why it's so much hell going on over there in the first place. They're not even supposed to be occupying the land. And really, them Gazas, and Palestinians, they really the bastard sons and daughters of Alexander the Greek. You understand? So like that same exact thing they going through, and they want us to feel sorry for them. I can't feel sorry for them. I can't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them, and it's wrong. And it's no Black or Latino person, Native American brother or sister should feel sorry for what's going on over there. And I'll tell you why. First and foremost, they're not your people. First and foremost, they are not your people. Another thing is that same thing they victimized under right now, they did the same thing to us. It's found in here in the Apocrypha. Like the Apocrypha, this is for the new brother in class. This is the Bible. This got took out of the Bible. This got taken out. This is stuff that the Roman Catholic Church took out of the Bible. They took it out for this reason. They took it out because this is the proof. This has the proof in it that the Israelites was in captivity under the Greeks. You know what I mean? This is the proof right here that the Greeks had us in captivity. You understand? So they took that out. And you know what I mean? It shows in here what the Greeks did to us, what Alexander the Greek did to us. In here, it's in here. You understand? Like, and the Christian church will always have like the spirit of them. They have you thinking the Bible is a fairy tale book. This is our history records right here. For Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, this is our history records. This is the word Bible means. The word Bible comes from the word biblos. It's a Greek word. It's a Greek word, and it comes, and what that means? That means composition. Whose compositions are these, man? These is our composition. These is not everybody's compositions. Everybody's not supposed to be reading it. That's why when you give it into the hands of a devil, he's not going to understand what the hell is talking about. Like an average devil today. But the people that actually studied, like it was devils that went into the book and saw them prophecies, the Masons that came and put a lot of things to put in place for this country to work, like George Washington, all them people, even going back further than that, they always Masons and studying ancient Egypt, you know what I mean, how to get the Lord's children back in slavery and bondage under them, just like ancient Egypt. That's the whole mission of them, you know what I'm saying? And what the thing was, you know what I mean, they went and they had scholars go ahead and look at these books. And this could be found in the book I got right here. You know what I mean? Black Image and White Mind. If you pick this up, page 65, 60, I don't got you for long, so I don't want to go into it too much, you know what I mean? But like, it shows like, you know what I mean, they looked into the scriptures and they found out like them oppressors, they was like, yo, they're not Africans. They thought we was at first. They thought we was, right? But they was like, wait a minute, let's find out. Let's get the proof. Let's find out. Not saying when they first got us, they didn't know that we was at. They knew who we was when they first got us, but like over time, I guess it got lost. And you know what I mean? They was like, yo, let's see who it is. They found out these people aren't the Egyptians. These people through cranial research, so they went and checked skulls and all that, and they found out we are not them Africans. They found out we were the slaves there in the slave quarters over there, living in slave huts. You know what I mean? But they not them. They the slaves that was living over here and working the servile work in the Egyptian Empire, just like they do in the American Empire. It says something like that in the book. It says something like that. But they did research. They know who we are. They know who we are, man. You understand? And we bring this out in this school. You know what I mean? We are the home of the truth. You want to find the truth about anything, you know what I mean? This is the place for it. You understand? Under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You understand? So they know that we are the Israelites. Knowing that, and us knowing that we the Israelites, what that mean that we should be doing? You know, like what does the Bible, what does the Lord require for the Israelites to be doing to get the kingdom of heaven? What does he require us to do? He requires us to, first and foremost, you know what I mean? He wants us to be separate. If you can get Deuteronomy 7:6. Deuteronomy 7:6. And taste every word you read. Like taste it. You don't gotta rush through it, you know what I mean? So yeah, 7:6, because this need to be brought out. This need to be brought out. The church ain't gonna bring it out. Nobody gonna bring it out but us. So we're gonna do this job and do it right. And whenever you got it, go ahead and let me know. Got it? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, read it.
For thou art...
Oh, yeah, call out where you at.
Oh, sorry. Deuteronomy 7:6.
Mm-hmm.
For thou who art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right, stop. He's talking to Israel, saying, we are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. What does the word holy mean, you know?
No.
The word holy means... Huh?
Not at its core. I know you're going to break it down.
Yeah. The word holy means... Well, first off, it ain't what the Christian church say word holy means. They be using it in the wrong manner. They don't know what the hell. They don't understand the Bible. They don't understand the Bible. The word holy means to be separate or to be set apart. Okay. That's the definition of holy. That's holy. The Lord said we are holy, meaning we're supposed to be set apart. And it gets into a little more. Go ahead, read. Read on from where you was at. Or you can start from the top if you feel.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Right. Now start right there. The Lord thy God chose thee to be a special people unto himself. You know how special that makes us? That makes us special. He ain't say everybody. He didn't say all nations are special to him. He said Israel is special to him. He said we holy unto him. You understand? Like that means we gotta be doing better than what we doing. We can't go around sleeping with whores all the time. You know what I mean? We can't go around sleeping with a brother's woman, trying to flirt with another brother's woman. We can't go around trying to be joined with other nations. Understand? We can't be doing anything. We can't do things that this oppressor pushes out in this country. We can't be celebrating all these little fugazi ass high holy days he set up. That's where the word holiday come from. High holy days. And we got it, and we got high holy days in the school for what Blacks and Latinos should really be celebrating. Like we got the Feast of Dedication coming up, December 7th. Understand? I'm praying. You can come. You can roll with me if you could. If you If that's all right, but if not, it's to why I'll talk with you a little more about it later. But yeah, like the Feast of Dedication, December 7th on a Thursday night. You know what I mean? We're gonna learn about the history of what it is on what happened that day. You know what I mean, for that celebration. There's gonna be foods and drinks afterwards, talk, chill with the brothers, you understand? And we got the Passover in April. You know what I mean? In April, we're gonna be in North Carolina again. So, you know what I mean? It's gonna be dope. We're gonna get to it. But like we got our high holy days. The little holidays that they got is on purpose, is placed here on purpose for brothers and sisters to be celebrating so we could be separate from our God. So our God could turn his back on us. You know what I mean? This is the wicked place, man. This is a wicked place. America has a lot of things that it devises for us to fall short to get the kingdom. You understand? Like he puts out days like I'm gonna loosen this up a little bit. He puts out days like Christmas and all that stuff. Where it say in the scriptures to celebrate Christmas? You got Thanksgiving. Where it say to celebrate Thanksgiving? It's a wicked ass holiday, to be honest, because you celebrating the death, the murder, the slaughter of 77 million Native Americans, Native Indians, so-called Native American Indians. You understand? And y'all, people, brothers and sisters, blindly just go into it and getting turkeys. The turkey representing the head that they cut off of the Native Americans, the cranberry sauce representative of the blood, and all. It's like a whole ritual that they put together and had us celebrating the death of our brothers. I understand we can't get with it. Can't get with it. First of all, because the Lord said not to. And they celebrating the death of your brothers. Christmas. The Lord never said for us to celebrate Christmas at all, man. He never said that. You go to Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. I'm going to get Christmas for you right now in the Bible. And where it say not to celebrate.
Chapter what?
Chapter 10, verse 1. Oh, man. We're going to get it right now. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you,
Right.
O house of Israel.
So now you know he's talking to Israel. He ain't speaking to everybody. Go ahead, read.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Shalom, I.S.U.P.K. What's going on? Go ahead.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
So first of all, he said, man, don't be like the heathen. Learn not the way of the heathen, man. Don't learn what the heathens are doing. Don't take it upon yourselves. You understand? And it said, wait, go ahead, read on.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right.
For the customs of the people are vain.
The customs of the people are vain, which means what? Their customs means nothing. And it said, don't learn the way of the heathen for a reason. What they do, what they like doing, celebrating dumb holidays. You understand? You know what I mean? They like celebrating a bunch of BS. But go ahead, read, Sluggy.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
For one cutteth the tree out of the forest. For all you brothers and sisters out there that's going out getting natural trees, y'all think it's so special getting natural trees and all that. Y'all get it cut out, or it's already cut out. And y'all buy it. You know what I mean? This is what it says. Go ahead, read.
With the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
Right. Getting the cut with the axe. Understand. Go ahead.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
Deck the halls with fowls of holly. They made a whole song off of it. Like this country is this devil is so wicked. He's mocking the scriptures and he makes a song about. This tells you that he knows what he's doing with these holidays. He's getting us to think. He's getting it to shine up with glamours and glitter and gold and all that. But he's making that like that to make you think, oh, this is nice. This is something I could take upon myself to get my family to celebrate. This is not this is something you should keep far away from your children, far away from. And listen, you come into school long enough, a lot of people might look at you a certain way and think you weird. And that's how they looked at Christ. That's a good thing, all right? That's if you stick around, praying you do. Like, listen, like, go ahead. Actually, yeah, you can read on from there. Go ahead. Yeah, deck the halls. Yeah, so they made a whole song. They deck it. This is what the scripture said. They deck it with silver and with gold. They deck it with silver and gold. That's them decorating the tree, putting all them beads and all that shit around. So Salaka for the language. But back then, they would put actual gold on the trees. They would put gold and actual real gold on the trees. That's where they get the decorations from it today on. You understand? And go ahead, read.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it not move out.
And that bottom piece that y'all love to put it, y'all nail it to the bottom so it don't fall out in your house and all that. And it don't work anyway because your house be flamed up by the end of the night. Go ahead, read.
They are upright as the palm tree.
Right.
Speak not.
Them trees that y'all get, they are offsprings of that palm tree. They are just like y'all get the same type of. See the wickedness y'all doing? See the wickedness you're doing. Better stop. The Lord ain't playing, man. Go ahead, read.
But speak not. They must needs be born because they cannot go.
Listen. Right. Listen. It say they speak not. They speak not. And listen, that means, they can't go. I mean, they can't move. They can't talk to you. They can't cook you up something in the kitchen. They can't do nothing. It's an idol. It's idol worship. It's idol worship. It is pagan worship. That's not what you, that's really like this whole thing in the scripture right here. They worshiping, what's that God, that they had built up? I believe it's, let me see. It should be somewhere. I forget. It was some, I can't recall the God, right? The little fake God that they was trying to make or whatever. But they was trying to make this tree a god. It's gonna come. It's right on the tip of. I can't remember. I can't recall it right now. But this is a whole pagan worship holiday. All these holidays are pagan worship. Understand? All these things we shouldn't be doing. I know a lot of grown men and women put on costumes and all that and going outside for trick-or-treating just a couple weeks ago. You feel me? That's not what we're supposed to be doing. And first of all, and another thing, you a bad parent. You're a horrible, terrible parent. You're going to bring your children out and all these murders happening around here, especially on that night. That's how that night that's how that night gets the name, the rap that it gets from, because, you know what I mean, how it came to pass. You know what I mean? The whole thing is like, people was in British culture, right? This was how trick-or-treating began. Like, they will have the rich and British, right? In their homes, comfortable, right? And then the poor in the city in British culture, right? They will go and knock on people's doors and ask for a treat. And then they'll not ask, they'll beg for a treat. And one of the ways they beg is they sing and dance and do all this buffoonery for them just to get something to eat. And what they'll get is like what's it called? A soul cake. That's what it's called, a soul cake. They'll get that in return. And, you know what I mean? That's how, and if you don't give them a trick, if you don't give them a treat, they're going to show you a trick. And, you know what I mean? That's where all the hell and mayhem goes on. None of these holidays is for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. None of these holidays. Thanksgiving, throw it out the window. Christmas, though, get that shit out of here. Salaki. All that stuff, man. Valentine's Day, anything that this country pushes out, you got to look at it. You got to look at it with another lens. You understand? But you don't got to do that now. You listening to the I.S.U.P.K. We just gonna tell you, point out, point blank period. You know, understand flat out. All these holidays is not for you. And why the hell, like, you know, you even got 4th of July. Why do we gotta cook out because the oppressor said cook out on the 4th of July? People don't just cook out just to cook out. I'll put some food on the grill in the snow blizzard. That's what I'll do, me personally, right? But y'all want to go out on just because it's 4th of July. And for what? For what? 4th of July, 1776, where was we at? We was being put on the flame. You understand? We was being put on the flame. So why would you want to go ahead and, just do it just because our oppressor says, celebrate 4th of July? We was being put on the damn flame, man. Not them burgers at that time. We was. Understand? So it's not, you gotta take these things serious, man. The Lord said to be separate. You're separate. You're holy. You understand? You holy unto him, which means you can't be like these other nations when they want to celebrate what they want to celebrate. Those are not our customs. We gotta get to our customs. You understand? So, yeah. And where was you at? You in Jeremiah? I think that was it on that. So, like, let me see where you at. Boom, boom, boom. Palm tree. I'm not afraid of it. Yeah, you could read on. You could finish the scripture out. Finish it up.
They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not.
Mm-hmm.
They must need seeds be born, because they cannot go.
Right.
Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it to them to do good.
Right. And yeah, like they can't do good or evil. It's a tree. It's a tree. You taking it upon yourself to put decorations on it and make a god out of it. You understand that? And the Lord put us to death. He unalived us. He punished us hard in that wilderness because we wanted to make a god when Moses was going up, getting them tablets from the Lord. We wanted to make a golden god out, and he punished us something serious in the wilderness. You know what I mean? So that's something serious we should be doing. Like, you know what I mean? Separate. So what is it to be an Israelite? Meaning to separate. You're a holy man. You got to keep your laws, statutes, and commandments. So you understand another thing, like, what we supposed to do, knowing we Israelites? First of all, coming to I.S.U.P.K under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, get in these schools, get locked in so you could be covered from what the BS is about to, not that, but the horrendous, the hell that America's about to catch in the near future, the hell that it's about to catch. Gaza Strip is coming here. All that stuff is coming here real soon. Understand? The only way you get in protection from it is being with the Most High, and where you go to be with the Most High here in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You understand the real gift, the gift that the Most High gave us as a nation back in 1969 when this school started, where the prophets of the Lord got risen back up in the earth again. You understand? So this is where you come and get this what you need to get. So how you become righteous to the Lord? Keep his commandments. What's some of the things you gotta do? I just say, don't celebrate none of these holidays. It's coming up, right? Mom Dukes come out. You want to play? No, just be like, you know what I mean? I'm good right now. I don't want none right now. Separate yourself from the whole thing. I did it. Even before I came in this truth, and I heard about this truth when I was watching it, and I was a teenager. I was in high school seeing this stuff, and I took it serious back then. I took it a little serious back then. I found out we ain't supposed to celebrate this thing. We're not supposed to do it. I stopped eating pork. I stopped celebrating all these holidays at a young, like 16 and all that stuff. 15, 16, I stopped. I've been, you know what I mean? It's ways to do it. Like, nah, I don't want it right now. No, I'm good. I don't want to eat. I'll go find something else to eat. You know what I mean? That's just separating yourself from basically it's a ritual, what they're doing. It's just separating yourself from what they're doing. Understand? There's ways to get around it. They're not gonna like you. They're gonna hate you. But they hated Christ first. They hated Christ first for the same reason. We gotta walk the footsteps that Christ walked in. You understand? We gotta walk them footsteps to get the kingdom. He said the kingdom of heaven is within you. He said it's within you. You know what that means? It means this. Because when we come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, that's gonna be getting closer to the kingdom of heaven happening. It's within us. Meaning it starts with us to change. It starts with us to stop eating pork, shrimp, crabs, and lobsters. It stops with us. It starts with us, Slogging, with stopping to eat clams and mussels and all. That's how that brother just got unalive recently. You know what I mean? Eating a clam and all that unclean mollusk. You understand? He just got unalive for breaking the Lord's dietary laws. That's serious. You're not supposed to eat it. It's unclean to you. The Lord said all that stuff is unclean to you. Meaning don't eat it. I don't give a damn what you put on it. I don't give a damn what seasoning you try to put on it. It's unclean to you. Don't eat it. You know what I mean? We got all this steak out here and chicken. Why are you trying to eat a clam or whatever like that, or some mussels? What's going on, man? Like, come on. The Lord said we can't eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. Meaning, like, you know what I mean? The scriptures specifically saying, like, anything that comes out of the sea that doesn't have fins or scales, don't eat. So all that garbage, don't do it. Shrimp is a damn sea roach anyway. Lobster is a sea roach anyway. The crab is a sea spider any damn way. Like all that shit. Come on, man. Leave it alone. It's not good. They put that nasty Yvonne season on and try to make it somewhat edible. No. And the crabs, the crazy thing about crabs, they got something called the dead man, and then y'all still eating it. Even though they try to not eat it, they go around it, but still, the Lord said don't eat it. That's why y'all got high blood pressure. You understand? All these things, y'all dying. We dying of so much diseases, black people and Hispanic people, Salaki, because we breaking the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Now, brother, I know you probably gonna be like, oh shit, I can't. Another thing is, all right, so Israelite custom is do, you know what I mean? We got our customs. We wear fringes on our garments. I mean, border of blue on your garment. You understand? So certain things. Wait, what time you said you had to go?
7.
7?
Yeah.
So I'll end it at 7. You gotta wrap. You gotta go like in a rush type of thing when you go. Okay. You gonna be here for the next class?
I should be. When's it?
Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll go into it next Tuesday. I'll hold off on that right now because I'm like, oh shit. So I'll hold on. I'll hold off on it right now, right? So, or maybe not. I don't know. So yeah, other things, right? You know what I mean? Going on dietary laws. Don't eat that. We can't eat pork. We can't eat swine. That's not what we're supposed to do. He said the swine is unclean unto you. You understand? Animal that got the split between the hoof and cheweth the cud.
Yes.
Pigs don't got that. Swine doesn't have that. You understand? The swine is a damn mobile trash can. Eats everything in sight. You know, understand? But that's not the main reason why you shouldn't eat pork. The main reason is the Lord said don't eat it. So just do it. You don't gotta ask. That's like asking your father. That's like your father saying, man, don't go out this time of night. Don't go out this time of night. Just don't do it. And you ask him, well, why? Is it because if I go out, like I'm just going around and I'm just doing this, and like, all right, go ahead and do it if you want. Then you come back, you like, I should have listened to my dad. You understand? That's what the Most High's position is. You look at the Most High like he's our father, because he is. He's our father. You understand? And he's telling us what to do and how to maneuver around this earth. You understand? What to eat, what not to eat on this earth. You understand? We are to obey it. We to obey it. Another thing he says, no man, if you give me Deuteronomy 23:17. 23 and 17. And we're going to get into it. Alternative lifestyles is not allowed. Our brothers and sisters are not allowed to be alternative lifestyles. Not to be weak and not to be soft. You understand? If you got it, you go ahead and read.
Deuteronomy 23:17.
Right.
There shall be no whore.
There shall be no whores. No whores. You understand? Of who?
The daughters of Israel.
Of the daughters of Israel, meaning Black, Hispanic, Native American women. You're not to be whores, man. You're not to be sleeping around on that brother you got, that man you got at the house, man. You according to the Bible, sex is marriage. Sex is marriage. You understand? According to God, sex is marriage. So you lie down with that brother, and you lie down with that sister, that's your wife. And you can't throw her away. If you're a brother, you can't throw her away. You with that woman for life, unless she commits adultery. Unless she commits the act of adultery, meaning she sleeps with another brother behind your back. That's in the Bible. That's punishable to death. You understand? So, but today's time, that's not what. No, that ain't our time now. But like I'm just saying, like today time, that happens to you, brother, sister sleeps behind your back. You find out, just leave the bitch, leave the broad. You get 2, you get 10 more. Right? According to the Bible, brothers are allowed to get. Now, this doesn't mean go off the handle, but brothers are allowed to get more than one woman. That's not unlawful in the Bible. David had how many wives? You understand? He had like, I can't count on one hand, on both hands, how many wives he had. He had many wives. Solomon had a lot of wives. Like, come on, understand? Like, but I don't advise brothers that's not in the school to go out and do it because, you know what I mean, doing that is a responsibility and doing it right, and it'll be better. Your relationship will turn out better. You come in this truth and knock off them demons you have, and you'll be a better man afterwards. You understand? So, you know, and I just throwing that there too. I don't want to encourage brothers to just go out and do it like that. You know what I mean? So, I was with the horror thing. Yeah, so Latino women, Native American women, sisters, Black sisters, you know what I mean? But y'all all Black to me. Y'all all niggas to me. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, y'all all niggas to me. Neclitas and all that, you know what I mean? So y'all are not allowed to be whores. Y'all can't be whores, man. That's not allowed in the nation of Israel. Our sisters are supposed to be delicate princesses. They're supposed to be princesses. They supposed to be so delicate. They got roughened up in this society because the way it is, they be under oppression. Our sisters done turned hard and lost their savor.
Yes.
You understand? Like they are not how they used to be. They used to be so delicate. They wouldn't even want to touch their feet on the ground. They wouldn't want to put their bare foot on the ground. You understand? That's how delicate they used to be. You know, it's rare to find that today unless you're in this school and there's plenty of all the sisters in this school are just like that. They take on that same spirit because they shut off them demons. They shut off them demons. They not that same person they was in the world. You understand? And that's what this school is about. Oh, well, go ahead. I'm gonna go into it. Yeah, and that's what this school is about. Coming into the school, you gotta shed them demons. You gotta shed all them demons that you have, man. And it's good to ask questions. It's good to ask questions. It's necessary to ask questions instead of going off the handle. You know, in this school, you come in here, you want to become a trooper in the school. You know, when you start to get some rank in the school and really put in some work in the school to have something that to show Christ when it's your day, if it Lord allow, if you know what I mean, you pass and you got to go up and before the Lord and he judges you on your works that you did here on this planet while he was gone, to show your works that you did here so he could judge you on what you're going to live out in the next life. You understand? You're going to have to show him what you do while you was here. What you do? You was just getting high all day? Damn, what you was doing? Sleeping with whores? What you was doing? You know what I mean? Child predators? You know what I mean? What you was doing? You ain't do no work, huh? You ain't do. Oh, but on the right hand side, what? Oh, you was in the U.P.K. You was okay. You went over here, helped the refugees out over here, and you fed the poor, you fed the Native Americans over here. You fed you went and you went to every Passover. You went you know what I mean, put in work in, got in the ranks, did what you had to do, this, that, and the other. You can get it right, you get a good judgment. You know what I mean? Get a good judgment, get it back. I'm gonna go into this next class. I was gonna get into this, but yeah. So that's what it's about, man. You come in here, you want to put in the work, the real work of Christ, the real work of Christ, not that BS that the church talking about, that they spew out their mouth. The real work of Christ is walking in the footsteps of Christ, following him. What'd he do? He walked the lifestyle where he was perfect. He was, you know what I mean? He ain't eat pork. He wasn't soft. He went into the temple and beat them out the temple. He beat all them scribes and Pharisees out the temple for making it a house of basically they were just making money out the church, out the temple. And the Pharisees, scribes and Pharisees of old are resurrected back up in the earth today. And guess who they are? The Christian church. The Christian church. The black Christian church. Those are the scribes and Pharisees resurrected back in the earth, reincarnated back in the earth today. They are the same brothers and sisters. And the people that's following Christ followed him back then in the past life. You understand? You in this room right now, so it's a blessing. It's a blessing and it's a miracle that you probably don't even understand right now. You don't understand, but you will, Lord allow. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? And this is the most honorable job you could ever have. You know what I mean? The place where you get your money at, that's a slavery. That's a slavery. We working for somebody. We working for another man to make his company rich, wealthy, and all that. He takes most of the money. He gives us the scraps. You understand? We slaving for him. We slaves in there. We slaves in this country. But you don't mean you got to have a slave mentality. You understand? We slave until our Christ come back and flips this world right side up. Because right now this world is upside down. Blacks, Latinos are the natural rulers of this planet. But we're not there right now because we're not following what our Father said to do. But this is the most honorable job any black man, any Latino man, Hispanic man, Native American man can have. You understand? This is the best job, most honorable job you can take on. Because nobody is going to be, shoot, you come in here, like say you, right? You come up in these classes, right? You take what I say in these classes serious. You take it upon yourself to, you know what I mean, go into, you know what I mean, how can I say, go into what I'm saying, change yourself according to what I'm saying. And really what I'm saying is coming from the Lord. So it ain't like it's me, I'm something special. I ain't nothing. The Lord is saying to do these things right now, man. You ain't here for a reason. You understand? You come in here, put on your all black, become a trooper. You understand? Put on your all black, come in these classes, report for 90 days, what you've been doing as far as like the work wise, like you watching classes, whether you in here with me every Tuesday or you online, you watching online on YouTube. I'll hook it up for you when we get out, when it's time for you to roll. You know what I mean? I'll hook it up on your phone so you can watch it online. You know what I mean? And you come in here, you check in. You won't, if you take it serious, you won't check in with me. You'll check in with my superior. All right. As far as like in Trenton, I got a couple people hiring me in Trenton. All right. For the camp in Trenton. So you'll be checking in with him. You understand? For what every Wednesday, and you gotta do it on time. Again, if you do it, if you don't, it's not the end of the world. But you know what I mean? We do everything in decency and order. In the school, it's a military. It's a military for blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. The real one, not them dumb, not them. I ain't gonna dog them like that, but not them Black Panthers. They did it wrong anyway. They did it wrong. They ate ham sandwiches. They slept with oppressive women. They slept with oppressive women for payback for them doing that to us. I don't know what garbage that is. You know what I mean? They did it wrong. They fell because the Lord wasn't with them. You understand? The Lord wasn't with them. The Lord is with us. We're going to win. We're getting our kingdom back. We're going to rule the planet Earth like we were supposed to from the jump. We gonna get our kingdom back. We gonna get our crowns, Lord willing. You know what I mean? You come into school, Christ come back, and you put in the work in the school, you take it serious. Christ gonna put a crown on your head. Christ himself, he gonna put a crown on your head when he come back. That's him. When he come back, he puts a crown on all the prophets' head that made it to the end, that endured to the end. That's why he said he's the king of kings. He's the king of kings, man. Meaning like he's gonna be the king. He's the king. He's our king of Israel. He's the king right now. But we're gonna be kings under him. When Christ come back, that's the kingdom of heaven, us ruling the planet Earth. That's what I was gonna get into. You come back next class, I'm gonna go into heaven and hell. I'm gonna go into that, right? But kingdom of heaven is blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans ruling this whole planet as priests, kings, and priests. You understand? With every other nation under our boot, working for us, serving, especially the oppressor, especially him. He gets the worst out of all the other nations. They all gonna get it bad, but he's gonna get it the worst. You understand? I don't want no parts of that. Like, I'll go into specifics on that next class. You know, understand? But like, yeah, you come in here, you endure, you put on your all black shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. But obviously, at the slave, you want to wear the headband, right? I did it. I ain't give a damn, but I did it. I ain't care. But you know, at the slave, you don't gotta do that at the slave. But when you get out, you know what I mean, just on your day to day, but you know, you have the all black every day for until you become an officer in the school. In this school, we got ranks. We got ranks because we're military, right? We do everything in decency and order, and it's in the Bible. These ranks we got. We do everything according to that Bible, right? So we got, you know, the troopers, got the officers, and then you got ranks within the officership, right? Then you got captains. You got a couple ranks within the captains, within the captainship. You understand? Then we got generals. Then you got ranks within the generals. But it's all to, you know what I mean, get our nation together. You understand? It's all to make us become on top again. You understand? So you come into school, it ain't hard, it ain't difficult. I did it. You see me and when I was starting out doing it. You saw me when I was starting out doing it. And I ain't give a damn. You know, people might look at you like, well, they obviously gonna know something. They obviously gonna figure out you walking with a different spirit. They're gonna realize it's something different about it. They're gonna like they're almost gonna be scared a little bit. Like, what's wrong with you, man? You ain't the same person no more. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing if they realize. And I would love to see that with me personally. I would love to see that with you, and I would love to see that. You know, understand? But like, come and wear all black. You know what I mean? Boots, shirt, headband, and scarf. You see me. I don't gotta wear all black no more, but I love it so damn much. You understand? I just wear it. You understand? So yeah. But meaning when I say all black, you really got all black. Like the shirt can't be something like this. It's black, but it got this. All black, meaning, and I can help you out if you need me to find something for you. I could probably give you. We'll talk after the thing. You understand? If you need help. Boots, shirt, headband, and scarf. It don't gotta be Timbs, black Timbs. That's not what we prefer anyway. We prefer. I'll rap with you after the class. So yeah, and the headband, we talked about that. That's after, you know what I mean. You don't gotta do it in slave if you don't feel. I prefer you probably don't do it because then somebody asks you about it. I don't know if you well versed to give them the right answer where they don't come off all crazy. So I would probably say, you know, just wait till on your days off, you know, you dress. This is every day. You do this every day. All black. And this is the whole purpose of the all black is to shed yourself of this world, meaning like everything that this world wants you to do, meaning the world, meaning society. That's what the word world means. The word world means age of society. What this world wants you to be, you're going to have to get that shit off. This is the process, like one of the points of the process of wearing all black. You shedding yourself of this world. Everything they want you to do, you're not going to do it. You're going to lose a lot of people too. You're going to lose a lot of people. You're going to lose people that you very close to, super close to. You're going to lose family going to look at you with a side eye. That's a good thing. And don't be weak. Don't let that make you weak. Don't let that make your spirit weak where you're like, oh, they don't like me. I gotta get. The scriptures say, why trimmest thou ways to seek love? I might be paraphrasing a little bit. Meaning like, why are you trimming your, like, that's not what you do, but you're gonna trim this stuff, you're gonna trim this part of yourself off so they can love you. Nah, be you. This is your natural, this is your natural spirit. This in this room, this is how we supposed to be. We supposed to be militant soldiers for Christ. You understand? Preparing the kingdom for him to come and take. You understand? The kingdom of heaven is within us. I told you that. So wear this all black and do that for 90 days. You get it, and you check in with I'm gonna give you the number after the class. You understand? If you say you interested?
Yeah, it sounds like I'm interested.
Most High in Christ. And I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna do it on air, but I'll let you know something after. So yeah, so all right. So you're all black. And then you do this for 90 days. After 90 days, after that 90 days, you get anointed because I don't think you familiar with the school how we do things. So I'm just because with things you probably watched before, you might have saw fake Israelites. You might have saw people that broke off from us. We the real deal. We the people that they broke off from. We the one that started this. You understand? They all broke off, fell weak, and want to start their own thing, which is out of the spirit. This is where the Lord dwells at in here. And Exodus 15:3 says the Lord is a man of war. God is a man of war. Paraphrasing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we after we doing what the Lord, we follow to be what the Lord is. You understand? We get the characteristics of the Most High. You understand? We don't nobody else. We love the Most High. We love the Most High. His name in the Hebrew is Yahweh. That's his name. But his name is not to be said in vain, though. You understand? You know, Christian church where every time you say goddamn, like you're saying the Lord's name in vain. God is not his name. God is a title. You understand? God is a title. God means power. That's a literal translation of God means power. Like in the Hebrew, if you go into the Bible and the translations of it, God is power. You know what I mean? So that's not his name. That's a title. Understand? The Lord, you know what I mean? His name, that's his name, but it's not to be said. Like how I just said, I said it for teaching purposes. So I'm saying it for a reason. I'm saying it to teach you, right? But you wouldn't go around every day and saying, just saying for no reason. You wouldn't have it on your shirt saying his name on your shirt and all that, or just saying for no reason. You understand? If you're saying it, say it for a reason. And in the school, we usually do it for saluting. Salute, and I'll teach you to salute after we might clip it in a little bit. But like, you know, I'll teach you to salute. I'll teach you, you know what I mean, how we do it. And we say it in the salute. You understand? And even when you say it in the salute, you gotta make sure your head uncovered. All right. And because the scriptures say you prophesy or anything like that for a brother. You prophesy with your head covered. So like, what's that? You defile if your head. You defile if your head. You're not supposed to go bald. They start right at the top. The Lord wants your head uncovered. You understand? And that's why women hair usually never does that. Like where it balls. And if it does, then something wrong with her spirit. You understand? That means something wrong with her. Something wrong with her. Her spirit is not right. So, and with the sisters, they have their head covered and do it. You understand? And they, you know what I mean? This is the best place. You're going to find out this is the best place on the planet for you to be. Now, it'll be dope. I'm going to wrap with you because we got mandatory classes on Monday, right? Which was yesterday. I was just there in Philly. And from 7 to 9. And then I stay around for the show at the end, the general show, the Commander GEN.YAHANNA's, his show. And, you know what I mean, where the whole nation watches. The whole nation watches and you know what I mean, tunes in what he has to say. because of what he says is important. He's the one leading this nation right now. Like Moses in the past, in the time of Deuteronomy, Exodus, and all that, where he was leading us out of Egypt. Not really him, it was the Lord getting us out here, but through Moses and Aaron, Moses, Commander General Yohanna is that person right now for us in this time period. Okay. He's that person right now leading the charge. He's Commander General Yohanna. He the one that never dropped his sword. That's why we got so many fake Israelite groups that you might have seen before. You know what I mean? Fake Israelite groups. He the one that taught all them brothers, all them niggas. He taught all them niggas, and they went and left. Started some on their own, and went so far to call themselves gods. That's wicked as hell. You're not, you know what I mean? They wicked. They wicked as hell, and a lot of them are falling because of that. They all fell. They all try to come against us in the I.S.U.P.K, and we prevail every time. Not by, you know what I mean? It's just the Lord. It's the Lord prevailing. It's Him. It's the Most High is with us in here, so we gonna win every single time. Every single time. Every single time, whatever it is, debating anything, we win every single time. Every single time, you understand? And it's it's the Lord winning. It's Him. So, get all black, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and after that 90-day period, you get your head anointed with the oils, with the anointing oil, and that gives you. Now, it ain't gonna take like this is serious. It's serious, like you know what I mean. When you do that, you're not a regular person no more. You're not just a regular. This ain't the Christian church. Like you're not a regular person. You are when that happens, you become a trooper. You're really coming to this work. You're not a regular nigga no more. You're not a regular nigga just walking around anymore. You're something you're on the higher, you're higher. All right, so in this school, you'll be a trooper, right? That's the lowest rank. But according to regular people just walking around, you're higher than them. Then every single brother on this planet, you're like that's not in the school. You're higher than him. Not to have your head up in the sky and all that. But I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of discipline you need to have in the school, right? And you'll learn more about it once you come around. Coming to classes in person really gets some demons. Oh, that's how I got mine off. You understand? I sacrificed and when. I'll tell you a quick story about myself, right? Real quick. I'm gonna make it quick. Got like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? So around the time, I think I was still at the place where we at now, right? I made a decision. I was like, yo, am I gonna go in this house? Because all my family was in there of the world, my family of the world, meaning outside of school. So they was in this house, right? And they had a little Thanksgiving get together. I'm like, yo, I know this ain't right. I know I ain't getting things. I'm not gonna get no food. What if I just go in there and say hi? Or what if I get some food and just go? And I was like, nah, you know, but I realized I knew the school had a class that night in Philly that started an hour from then. An hour from that time I'm speaking about, like, man, put yourself where I was at. I'm like, man, this class started an hour at the school in Philly. I've been meaning to go up there. I said, you know, fuck that. It was, and I found out later on, it was family in there. I haven't seen in mad long. I know they would have loved to see me, but I don't care. I'd rather the Lord love me and favor me over them favoring me. So I, you know, fuck that. I drove to Philly to the class, and everything was up ever since with me. You understand? Everything was up ever since. I was rolling hard in this truth ever since, and not just me. It's the Lord. I ain't gonna big myself up. That's the Lord with you know what I mean, the Lord being with me. You understand? So we ain't carnal here. We don't give ourselves the glory. All the glory goes to the Most High. He the one that's going to do everything for us. You understand? So when you come here, you're not a regular. When you get anointed with that oil, you're not a regular brother. You're not something that ain't light. You don't understand? This is like, you gotta be willing to potentially, you know what I mean, live and die for the words of the Most High, to get out on these streets, to work, if it has to be that way. But this is like, you're not something like, you do this and you endure to the end. You never leave this school until the end, until Christ come back. Like I said, man, that's something, you're going to get some power in the next kingdom to come. The scriptures say, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. I might be paraphrasing a little bit, but it's in here. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. You understand? And I don't want to get it because I'm gonna get it real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. All right, yeah. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Almost had it. Only missed the word in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Esau. Who's Esau? Whenever you hear the word Esau or Edom or Idunya in the Bible, that's the white race. That's the white race as a whole. Not just the people that broke off from the British and made America. Not just them. No. Talking about the British as well. The you know what I mean? The Polish as well. All them tribes of Esau, all the tribes, all them families of the white people, Russians, all them people, Greeks, whoever you want to name, all of them. That's Esau. That's Edom in the Bible. All right. And it said for Esau is the end of the world, meaning when he's in power in this earth, when he's the power of the earth, when he rules the whole planet, that's the end. That means we're in the end. And the beginning and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You understand? Like, so when this nation falls, when it falls, it's going to fall. America is going to be no more. This place is going to be a bunch of damn fire and smoke in 2 seconds. This place is going to be burnt the hell up. And the Middle East is going to get torn the hell up. You understand? All this is to free us, though. But a lot of us going to be unalived in this stuff that's happening as well. That's why I implore for brothers to come into school so you can have that protection. You understand? So you can be with the Most High instead of against the Most High out somewhere in the world doing wherever the hell you want to do. You feel me? So I was getting at this. What was I getting at? So, yeah, we're going to rule the planet after them. We're going to rule this earth after them. When this place is in destruction, Christ does his thing. I'm going to go in specific what Christ's going to do next class. You understand? And this is going to be a dope class next time. This is what it sounds like right now. So, yeah. So that, I'm going to just get to you. I'm going to get to you because we don't got much time. But might as well clip it. So, let me see. All right. For brothers out there, right? We're going to cut the class a little short. All right, so Shalom, Yahweh Shabbat to the Akim and Shalom and the Adawanyim and Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Altham by Shem Shah to the Akwathim. All right, we're going to clip it a little early. I'll see y'all next time. All right, next Tuesday, meet me here. Right, Most High in Christ.